Very good morning, and today is the July 3rd. I had a overnight positions today morning, and I was mostly confident that it's not BankNifty is not going to cross 5300, but which is not right. So I have to exit that position with some losses, which is about 2 lakhs losses. But after that, I started entering 5300 CE, and sorry, this is a hedge. Sorry about that. And these are all the numbers. So 5400 CE, 53900. 53800. Finally, I'm at 53700 C. This is one of the major position, and then I'm also going to use this as more of this is a test bet. So I had put a stop loss about 62 here in case if it goes below 30, I might probably move some of these positions to 600 just to monitor this, nothing else. The position size is quite different. It's going to be pretty much like 1:2 because I'm staying bullish today. So that's the reason the number of positions on the PE side are more than the number of positions on the call side. I think it's close to 1:2, if not exactly 1:2, probably 1:2 some percentage. So it's actually, this is 2 and this is 1 rather. And probably it's 2 versus 0.8 or whatever that percentage, and that's the percentage that I'm staying. And I also had a heavy loaded PE here. Came bit closer. The reason is in case if there is a reversal, at least I will be able to save some capital. I'll probably add some more edges here. So overall, if this thing works, I will probably end up at about is this about I think about 4 lakhs. I think today that's the profit. And also on the Nifty side, very straightforward, right? So I'm expecting tomorrow closer to be around 24,500 CE, and then the below is going to be 2400 PE. That's the reason I took these trades. And by the way, Bank Nifty at one point of time reached a loss of about 2 lakhs, I think 1.8 lakhs. That's because of this particular trade, which went wrong. Looking at the open interest at this point of time, let's look at open interest. So let's look at Bank Nifty. It is very tight for a full day. Obviously, there is a quite a bit of a support at 5300 versus earlier there was a lot of resistance here. And also, if you look at various time frames, there were a lot of puts were written at 5300. Let's look at the 10 minutes and 15 minutes. And also, interestingly, there were quite a bit of a calls were written at 53500. So these levels were important. Going with the trading view. So this is the channel, the lines that I drew today morning. So the mid range I said about 53222. We'll have to see whether it's going to stay. Or highest is about 54091. So we can say 5400 for now. I'll probably reduce it to a little bit here to make it as round figure. So I think that's all. So the lower side is still it's 52352. I know one of you asked to what is the strategy and how do you really adjust and other things, right? So at this point of time, as I said, this is my base position or the pole position you may call. And I'll use this as base and then try to move these a little bit closer in case if the market actually reverses. But in case if the market actually goes up, then slowly exit these positions at some stop losses. So that's the plan right now, but I'll mostly hold this position. In fact, I was holding 51500 P, but eventually, not, apologies, my bad. In fact, I was holding 52500 P. In fact, I was holding 52500 P. Let me look at where is 52500 P. Here we go. So I exited this with about 2 lakhs profit. So this would technically compensate with each other. So right now I'm in a new position. So I will mostly stay here. As I said, if the market reverses and I will still this use as a pull position. The reason was if I go back to printers, so there is quite a bit of calls were written here and various time frames. Also, if I missed it, there is one more resistance there, which is about 5 to 800. So I think 5 to 600, my view fairly safe here. Pretty much here at this point of time. On the upside here, again, there is definitely some resistance here and then somewhere here. Also, as I said, I have one test position here in case it works out well and then crosses below 30, I might move some of these positions from here to here. I think that's the plan for today. Good afternoon, and the time is at about 12:48 p.m., which is July 3rd today. So Bank Nifty definitely tried reaching peak for the day, and then there was some reversal here. But I'm not sure if it's going to really touch back and then come back again. But right now, these are the numbers that I'm still tracking, which is 53197, right? 53196, which is, you can say 53200, which is the midpoint. Lower side is about 52533, which is 52500, and then the upside is about 54000. I think that these are the numbers. And let's look at open interest very quickly. Open interest, yeah, there is definitely some strong support at 5300, and then the 10 minutes again, the same thing, and full day also same thing. I think this will, my view, will act like a good support, not to fall below 530. That's number. So currently my positions, and they're doing pretty okay. At this point, there is some surprise coming up from Nifty, and I have moved positions bit closer. So earlier I said that I'm going to use 535 to 500 P as a pull position, but then I see market is actually going up, and also there is a good amount of support that I saw at 53000. I thought I'll move a bit closer. So probably I'll not touch 53000 at this point of time, but I'll play around this for some more time and then see. Also, as I said earlier, my position size is very different. So this is very close to 1:2. This is 1, this is 2. So this is pretty much double the PE size. Nothing happened. So Nifty, I think, is doing on well. And I think I'm going to stay here. Maybe I'm going to move this as overnight if everything goes well. So if there are no surprises by 2:30, I think today would be a green day. But let's see how the day would shape up. Welcome back. Time is at about 1:34. This is mostly my last video before I get on to 3:30. And as of now, these are all my positions. I know I did not show the guide terminal so far. These are all the current positions. And then this is a hedge fund. This was earlier a sell position. Right now it became a buy. I used 5 to 500 P as a hedge at this point of time. And right now I'm a bit close to this number, 53115, which is the current price. And the position size is absolutely double. I'm still staying bullish on Bank Nifty, and yeah, from the overall, this is what it is. And Bank Nifty gave about as of now 5 lakhs, and as of now, my forecasting, I think the PCR as of now is 1.15, so it was pretty much hovering around this range from morning. And let's look at open interest very quickly. So still 53000 is a good support, and I did not see anything that is breaking. And also 53100 is building up, and look at the different time frames, and yeah, this is in fact building up in the last 5 minutes or so. Even if you look at the full day, there was definitely massive pillar here, and there was some bit of a unwinding in the P side, and definitely 53200 seems to be quite strong, and then just next to this 5300. So right now my positions are somewhere here. So I'm here 5300, and then one more is here. I see definitely some bit of a support here, some bit of a resistance here. Let's see if this going to save, and generally expiry trade has been quite hectic. I think we got another close to 2 hours to go. We'll see how the day would unfold. Welcome back. Time is at about 3:34, and the market has closed just now. And Bank Nifty closed at about 53089. So that's the close. And my initial expectation was it's going to close below 53, which did not happen. But however, pretty much it stayed between those lines, and this is the most probable point that I said. So it's closed around this. I think that's at least some good news. So overall, today fairly, I believe, went well, and Bank Nifty gave about 7.84 lakhs, and Nifty about 82. And I have carried forwarded some positions for tomorrow. And if I get rid of these positions, I think it will come to about 9.31 lakhs. I think that's a decent money for a capital. I think that's all. So let's see how Nifty would do. But tomorrow, I think I'm planning to do very passive trading, which means I'm not going to use all the capital. I'll use very small capital because last 3 days have been good, but the profit streak usually wouldn't continue beyond certain days. So there are always going to be surprises. So that's where we'll have to pull back some days, and let's see if I'm going to be disciplined tomorrow or not. All right, have a great remaining day. And some people ask me if I can do if I can speak in Hindi. My Hindi is very bad, so at this point of time, I do not want to attempt that. Have a great day. Bye bye.